what they can do for you. Metro Group Miami, signs, graphics, car wraps. They're your everything team.
Miccosukee Casino and Resort is your place in Miami to live it up and play on. Unleash the excitement of slots, high-stakes bingo, and 24/7 poker action. Indulge in exquisite dining at La Brisa and handcrafted cocktails at Tempt Lounge. Unwind in our elegant rooms and suites as you elevate your entertainment around the clock. And check out our new Little Trail Casino on I-75, exit 49. Rediscover Miccosukee Casino and Resort, voted best casino in Miami. Visit Miccosukee.com for more.
Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry to the Bahamas and USA.
At Loan Depot, we're big on home. Home games, home teams, home field advantage, and you better believe it, home runs. For us, home means everything, which is why we're offering more options that make buying your first home easier and more affordable. No matter where you are on your home ownership journey, round the corner to loandepot.com and let us help get you home. That's loandepot.com. We're on deck ready to hit it out of the home ownership park for you. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLC ID number 174475.
Thanks for listening to Miami Marlins Baseball on the home of the Marlins, WQAM.
Marlins Baseball is brought to you by ADT, the official security partner of the Miami Marlins, and by Werner Hoffman, Greg and Garcia, official law firm of the Miami Marlins.
Time for the 10th inning show on the home of the Marlins, WQAM. Here's the radio voice of the Marlins, Jack McMullen.
Win 7-6 over the New York Yankees here in the series finale on Sunday night at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Jack McMullen, AJ Ramos here, guiding you through the 10th inning show. This was a game with so much timely hitting, right? I mean, the 2-run double from Graham Pauley in the top of the 8th. It was a pinch hit plate appearance. The 2-run single from Xavier Edwards. There was a 2-run double from the former Marlin Jazz Chisholm to make it a 1-run game in the bottom of the 9th. But the Fish show resiliency again, and they get a well-earned win to cap off this weekend at the Bronx.
Yeah, and those last 2 hits were with 2 strikes. They were down in the hole, but with the Marlins, with this whole lineup, it doesn't feel like they are pressing when they get a couple strikes because they have a game plan, and they're trying to get the ball in a certain zone. And they actually did that all week. It's just today the pitching was able to find the strike zone more often, and they were able to execute more of their pitches and keep the score in a place where, you know, once the Marlins hitters did damage, they got the lead.
Not lost on us is Chris Paddock throwing the bulk today. So Pete Fairbanks, he threw the first inning, and he did allow a 3-run home run to Ben Rice. It was 3-1 Yankees at the end of 1. Fairbanks hitting the paternity list after he was an opener today, so he flew back to Tampa for the birth of his 3rd child. So, again, congratulations to them. But, so Fairbanks throws the first, then Nardi throws the second, but then Chris Paddock comes on. His Marlin debut, he said it. He'll be the first one to tell you it didn't go the way that he dreamt it up. But today, 4 2/3, 1 unearned run. He walked 4. He scattered those 4 walks. Chris Paddock seemed in control for the bulk work today.
Well, he was able to limit his damage as well. Like, for me, when I watched his past outings, his first outing with the Marlins, it seemed like he was hitting his spots, but some bad luck stuff happened. Then he tried to do too much, and then he was leaving balls down the middle, and guys were capitalizing on that. Today, he stuck to his game plan. He was able to mix his pitches on the edge of the plate, stay out of the heart of the zone. And there at the end, it seemed like he was starting to get a really good feel. He was attacking the zone a lot more, throwing a lot of more first pitch strikes. He was getting quick outs at the beginning. And then the last inning, he got the quick out, and then, you know, some stuff happened there, but he started maybe to lose steam. But overall, especially after a 3.5-hour layoff, when you were supposed to start that game, to come into the 3rd inning and do a job like this, I would say it was a great bounce back for him.
AJ Ramos, you're the man. We'll talk
Appreciate
to you,
you.
I guess, a little bit later this year, right? In about a month?
I'll be back, yeah.
Cool beans. All right, we will step aside. When we come back, we'll run you through the highlights here. 10th Inning Show continues next on the Marlins Radio Network.
Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry to the Bahamas and USA.
Miccosukee Casino and Resort is your place in Miami to live it up and play on. Unleash the excitement of slots, high-stakes bingo, and 24/7 poker action. Indulge in exquisite dining at La Brisa and handcrafted cocktails at Tempt Lounge. Unwind in our elegant rooms and suites as you elevate your entertainment around the clock. And check out our new Little Trail Casino on I-75, exit 49. Rediscover Miccosukee Casino and Resort, voted best casino in Miami. Visit Miccosukee.com for more.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
Legal battles shouldn't be fought alone, especially when your health, finances, or family's future are on the line. I'm Adam Werner. At Werner, Hoffman, Gregg & Garcia, we guide our neighbors across the Miami, Florida community through some of life's most difficult legal transitions, from injury cases to disability cases, bankruptcy, and more. Our team is committed to providing clear guidance, strong advocacy, and dependable support every step of the way. Let our family help lead the fight so you can focus on yours. Werner, Hoffman, Gregg & Garcia, official law firm of the Miami Marlins.
This is Max Meyer, and you're listening to the 10th Inning Show with Jack McMullen on the Marlins Radio Network.
The Marlins are victors on Sunday evening at Yankee Stadium. It was a 7-6 win for the Marlins over the New York Yankees. It was a 4-run top of the eighth, highlighted by 2-run doubles from Graham Pauley, or 2-run double from Graham Pauley, and then a 2-run single from Xavier Edwards. X is off to an unbelievable start to his season. Xavier Edwards, so far this year, and he was 2 for 4 with a double and 3 RBIs today, is 16 for 34. That's 471 with 3 doubles, a homer, 5 driven in. He's punched out just 3 times in 37 plate appearances. And after the game, Steven Strom was standing by with X.
X, what did this one mean to you as a team, and what did it take to salvage a sweep?
Great pitching from Paddock and the rest of the bullpen. Got a little dicey at the end, but great pitching from those guys, and just really keeping us in the ball game. And the bats, we got some timely hits and kept the pressure on. We kind of just never gave up, so it was all around a good game.
So we're a week and a half in the season. You guys have a successful homestand. You come here, you're challenged. What do you hope your team takes from this one and applies to the rest of the year?
We're here to play, honestly. I think we showed it to this point. We can play with anybody. We just really need to play clean baseball, and we haven't even really done that thus far, and we're still in a pretty good spot. So really, if we just clean it up, I think the sky's the limit. So play clean baseball the rest of the way, and we'll be happy where we're at.
3 RBIs for you, 2 hits from the right side, something I know you worked on. What are you starting to feel the effects from the offseason maybe?
Just a lot of time, a lot of hard work, really. I'm happy to see it show up here and just get some big hits for the boys and walk away with the win here in New York.
All right, let's get home, X.
Yeah.
All right, that was Steven Strom and Xavier Edwards. Thank you so much to Steven and X for their time, again, after a 7-6 win. Let's run you through the highlights here. How did this one sound? Scoring got going right away against one of the best pitchers in baseball in Max Fried. Situational baseball, a leadoff knock for Austin Slater. He came in thanks to a guy off to a hot start as well. That one, a bouncing ball up the gut. That is through for a base hit, and this should plate Slater. He's around third. He will come in to score, and Otto Lopez has himself an RBI single to open scoring in the top of the first. He plates Slater from second. It's 1-0 Fish in the top of the first. Otto Lopez is 11 for 33 to begin his year. That is .333 on the batting average. But in the bottom of the first, really the only big swing from New York until way too late for them, it came from Ben Rice. 2-1 to Rice. That one hammered. High in the air, out to right. There's no doubt about it. has a 97-mile-an-hour fastball on the lower inside edge, and Rice dropped the head of the bat on it and drilled it to the second deck here at Yankee Stadium. It's a 3-run home run, and it's 3-1 New York in the bottom of the first. So Ben Rice drilled his home run. That was his third on the year. And Rice effectively brought in the fourth run of the game for New York. Granted, it was a defensive miscue for the Fish to fall behind 4-1. 1 to X. That one slashed down the right field line. That falls in for a base hit, and that'll be extra bases. Norby off to the races. Judge picks it up in the corner. They're sending Norby home. Relay throw coming to the plate is not in time, and Xavier Edwards stays absolutely scorching hot. It's an RBI double, and it's 4-2 Yankees in the top of the fourth. So the fourth Yankee run came in on a fielder's choice. It could have been a double play ball, but Norby kind of yanked a throw to second base, and it trickled in the left to make it 4-1 Yankees. But what you just heard was the Xavier Edwards RBI double to make it 4-2 New York. Fish made it a one-run game because of, again, a defensive miscue, but also just aggressive base running overall. Otto Lopez had a stolen base. Jacob Marcy drew a leadoff walk, and Heriberto Hernandez put a ball in play, and good things happened. 2-2 pitch. Heriberto bounces left side of the infield. Marcy will come in to score. Caballero's throw is high, and it pulls Rice off the bag. On that throw, Otto pushes to third, and here we go. The Fish being relentless, drive in another run. It's a ground ball on a ball in play from Heriberto Hernandez. Marcy in to score, Otto to third, and it's 4-3 Yankees in the top of the sixth. So Heriberto made it 4-3, and then how did the scorecard flip? It took until the top of the eighth inning, and the third pinch hitter that Clayton McCullough turned to, Griffin Conine, was the second one. He was hit by a pitch to load the bases on 2 walks and a hit batsman. Graham Pauley came off the bench and delivered the swing of the game. 1-2. That one ripped down the right field line. That is in for a base hit. It's going to score at least 2. Marcy in from third. Otto in from second. Conine goes first to third, and Graham Pauley has a pinch hit 2-run double to flip the scoreboard. It's 5-4 Fish in the top of the eighth. And that'll chase Bird from the game. Aaron Boone makes a slow walk out to go get Jake Bird. So Aaron Boone lifted Jake Bird, who is credited with a blown save and a loss today. But the Fish were not done in their 4-run eighth inning. The other 2 came on one swing from our guy X. Next pitch, X rolls up the gut. That is through for a base hit. Caballero could not get to it. Grisham picks it up, and 2 more runs are going to come in to score. Xavier Edwards with a 3 RBI day and yet another multi-hit day. The Fish tack on a couple more. It's 7-4 in the top of the eighth. So Xavier Edwards made it 7-4 as we went into the bottom of the ninth inning. Down to their final strike, Jazz Chisholm, the former Marlin, he kind of offered the last breath and gave the Yankees some of their final juice. Possible tying run at the plate. 1-2 from Bender. That one ripped into right center field. That'll split the outfielders, and it'll two-hop the wall. Chisholm around first, headed to second. 2 runs are going to come in to score. Throw comes back into the infield. Bellinger in from second. Rice in from first. It's a 2-run double for Jazz Chisholm. And the tying run is in scoring position with a possible winning run coming to the plate. It's 7-6 in the bottom of the ninth. But Anthony Bender had a save to be had. J.C. Escarra came into the game as a pinch hitter, and Bender made quick work of Escarra to finish the job. Again, Bender is strike away. 0-2 to Escarra. That one cut on and missed. It got a little shaky, but Anthony Bender slams the door shut. He punches out Escarra on 3 pitches, and the Marlins do take the series finale in New York. They strand the tying run at second base, and the Fish get a win on Sunday night. 7-6, your final score from Yankee Stadium. So the Fish get a win, 7-6. When we come back, you'll hear from the skipper, Clayton McCullough. 10th Inning Show continues next on the Marlins Radio Network.
Miccosukee Casino and Resort is your place in Miami to live it up and play on. Unleash the excitement of slots, high-stakes bingo, and 24/7 poker action. Indulge in exquisite dining at La Brisa and handcrafted cocktails at Tempt Lounge. Unwind in our elegant rooms and suites as you elevate your entertainment around the clock. And check out our new Little Trail Casino on I-75, exit 49. Rediscover Miccosukee Casino and Resort, voted best casino in Miami. Visit Miccosukee.com for more.
Upgrade your family vacation with an unforgettable escape to the Palm Beaches. From outdoor adventures and laid-back beaches to thrilling family attractions and animal encounters, the Palm Beaches have something for everyone. Discover premier resorts with creative kids clubs that will keep the little ones entertained while you enjoy world-class golf and spas. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches. Plan your trip at thepalmbeaches.com.
Marlins fan, get ready for more baseball action when the Fighting Fish face the Cincinnati Reds, April 6th through the 9th. Plus, enjoy Bark at the Park, sponsored by Tito's Homemade Vodka, 4 for $44. Presented by Pepsi. A ticket, food, and beverage deal for 4 and more. Get tickets now at marlins.com/tickets.
John Crook here. You ever hear sound and immediately know your day just got expensive? That right there, that's the sound of a bad day. Look, on the field, I'm prepared and ready for anything. Off the field, I'm the same way, because repair bills don't ask permission. They just show up. That's why I have CarShield, coverage options that help with costly car repairs.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
All right, Marlins get a win 7-6 over the New York Yankees on Sunday night. It was a game that was about 3.5 hours long, and a game that was delayed at the outset for 3.5 hours, originally scheduled for a 1:35 first pitch, but instead we got a 5:10 first pitch. So that was our ball game here. And Trevor, if the skipper is ready, we would love to hear from Clayton McCullough after this one.
Clayton, given how long you guys have been here, what did today mean to salvage one?
Yeah, I mean, this was a great team win, and he said the circumstances of being here, long rain delay, getaway day, hanging in there after dropping the first 2 games of this series, for us to hang in there the way we did, and down and just keep fighting, and then to really break through in the 8th and put together some really great at bats and push 4 across. And, hang on there at the end. So really great team win. Again, it took so many people to contribute, and really, this entire weekend, how many guys have had to, step up and go. So it feels great to get one. And I think just, it shows a lot of the character of our group to, no matter the circumstances, to hang in there and go try to win a game.
What stood out to you about Paulie's AB for that pinch hit?
Yeah, I mean, not an easy thing to come off the bench and pinch hit. And I think he got some really good swings off. And I think the one he fouled back before, like he, got a good swing off and, beat the last one to the spot, and, massive hit for us and for him. I think for Graham, to come up with that hit there in that spot for him and our team, hopefully that's a big confidence boost for him. So, hats off to him. He was ready to go in that at bat and came through.
Is this the Chris Paddock that you guys expected to see?
Yeah, Chris was terrific. I mean, it was, again, a little bit unique today with how things started and him coming out of the bullpen. And I think what the 3rd inning was a big inning that, we made an error, they had some traffic. He pitched out of that, limited to 1 run. And then from there to be able to hold them down and navigate himself really well through, a really good offensive team, and move his pitches around, elevated the fastball very well, used the changeup appropriately. So I think it was a gutsy. I mean, that's what he is. He's a great competitor, and he really, got into a good groove there at the end. And I think John King as well, coming in there in that spot and getting out of that jam to keep the things where they were, gave us a chance to come back.
What can you say about Xavier Edwards?
Yeah, X is just a really good baseball player. And he's off to a really hot start at the plate, swinging the bat well. It's great when we've seen X using the whole field from both sides of the plate. It's a good sign. He takes really good at bats. Defensively, he's a plus player. He can run the bases and bring value there. He's heady. Most nights when things are going well for us in stretches, X usually right in the middle of things, and the ability to impact on both sides of the ball and on the bases. So really good player that's off to a terrific start.
Is it safe to say that this was the first litmus test against a postseason team, and it's safe to say you guys did well?
I think looking at this series for 3 days, that offensively, I thought we were really, for 3 days, very good. I thought we stretched their pitchers. Maybe we didn't, have some of the walks, but we really stressed them. We built innings. We came through with some big hits, and I think I think we'll take from this that we only got 1 win, and But we did a lot of things well, and we did a lot of things that we need to do better moving forward if we're going to, win more games. And I think that's okay. I think our guys recognize that, but I think we saw that, while maybe not handling some things within our control over 3 days as well as we could, that we, hung toe to toe and had a really competitive series. And unfortunately, we only got one, but love how we were able to finish it up today.
When did Pete let you know Baby was arriving Monday, and what was the process of deciding to use him as an opener?
Well, we know that that's been coming up for a while, and we knew he was going to be starting his paternity tomorrow, and today, this being the last way we were going to have him for a few days, we knew we were going to pitch him today, and I think it's in with the weather and how it was looking that this was going to go down. One of these guys, first of all, to be able to get back to, be able to make that. That flight to get back with his wife and his family for that birth. So thought, well, I think it makes some sense. Let's just go ahead and let's bank, an inning here at the start of the game. And then, you can take off and go enjoy that. So it was a kind of a decision we talked through this morning as we had some more information with the weather.
You decided at the hotel or when you got to the ballpark?
No, it was early when we got to the ballpark. We've been here a while. So it was over breakfast.
Did he fly home commercial or did he have a private flight?
You know what? I'm not sure how Pete got himself home. But, hopefully he's getting close to getting back there now, and he can, be back ready for a joyous moment for him and his family.
Do you know boy or girl?
No.
Okay, what's the different for X from the right side so far this year?
I think he's just been, he's really been hitting the ball flat from the right side. I think some last year just would, clip some balls the other way, under it some, but I think he's really flattened out. We've seen him really shoot some line drives the other way, hard contact through the middle of the field. So I think his path is in a really good place, and the trajectory at which he's, hitting him gives him a good shot.
All right, that was the skipper, Clayton McCullough. After this one, again, 7-6 win for the Marlins over the New York Yankees on Sunday night at Yankee Stadium. We will step aside one final time. When we come back, we say see ya. 10th Inning Show concludes next on the Marlins Radio Network.
Hey, turn the music down for 1 second. Listen. That annoying sound is probably nothing, right? That's how expensive repairs start. John Crook here. In baseball, ignore the signs and you will pay for it. Same thing with your car, because breakdowns don't wait until you're ready. That's why there's Car Shield. They can help cover the cost of expensive repairs. When something goes wrong, you've got a plan.
Don't get caught looking. Get a free quote today at carshield.com. Coverage varies by plan. View contracts and exclusions at carshield.com.
The Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne, Miami invites you to discover a new era of coastal luxury following its $100 million transformation, where open-air design and sweeping ocean views create a seamless connection to the sea. Set across 17 acres of pristine beachfront, the resort blends island serenity with the dynamic rhythm of Miami. Experience the calm between the currents of city and sea, and reserve at ritzcarlton.com or call 1-800-542-8680.
Vehicle safety starts underneath. That's why the pros choose Napa for undercar solutions that stop safety issues before they become costly problems. Go further with complete repairs that restore stopping, steering, and stability. Then grow your business through trust and repeat visits. With premium rotors, pads, struts, and wheel hub assemblies, Napa has everything you need to keep undercar under control. That's Napa know-how.
Springfest is happening now at Lowe's. Keep the spotlight on your yard with Stay Green Premium 2 cubic foot mulch, 5 bags for $10. Plus, when you want more help indoors, get up to 40% off select major appliances that help you supercharge your chores. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid to 4/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
All right, wrapping up the 10th Inning Show here on the Marlins Radio Network. Marlins get a win over the Yankees 7-6 at Yankee Stadium to avoid the sweep and get a win that felt very deserved. The Marlins bats were alive all weekend long, and timely hitting a 4-run eighth gave them the win today. A 2-run double from Graham Pauley in that 8th inning, and a 2-run single from Xavier Edwards, who is out of his mind right now, the way he has started this season. Xavier Edwards, Liam Hicks, they have been stars of the show, and they head back south tonight. They get on the plane in a matter of moments, and the Fish will take on the Cincinnati Reds beginning tomorrow night at Lone Depot Park. A 6:40 first pitch on Monday night, 6 o'clock. Marlins on Deck begins live on X and YouTube. We will talk to you then. Huge thank you to Trevor Harris in studio today. For Steven Strom, for AJ Ramos, I'm Jack McMullen saying so long from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Again, the Marlins get the win over the Yankees on Sunday night, 7-6. And this has been a presentation of Miami Marlins baseball on the Marlins Radio Network.